Hi, I'm Kat. And I'm Emily, and in this video we're going to look at setting up and applying funding in the management system on Tapestry. We've had quite a few questions from you guys about how to apply this funding in particular, so we're especially going to be looking at stretched and non-stretched funding. Let's start by navigating to the management system within Tapestry. You can do this by clicking on the Booking tab at the top of the page. The first thing that you want to do is make sure that you've got your funding types set up correctly. We do have a video that covers this specifically, which you can access on our YouTube page or we'll link in the description box below. Remember that funding types on Tapestry are only for your reference, but you will need to apply these to children's schedules, so we recommend that you name your funding types stretched and non-stretched where appropriate. To make it clear when viewing a child's schedule whether the child is receiving stretched or non-stretched funding, you may want to name your sessions as stretched and non-stretched. As these are the same session though, just remember to keep the cost the same. The key to setting up stretched and non-stretched funding effectively on your account is to pay close attention to your closures and school holiday dates. Closures should be used for days where your setting is not open at all, so no children will attend and any sessions that would normally be charged for won't be. School holidays are where you can input the term dates set by your local authority. It is important to set up your school holidays as this is how you can set how many weeks in a year a child attends. If you want to look at closures and school holidays in more detail on Tapestry, take a look at our tutorial on this section in our config menu playlist. Now that we've gone through everything you might want to do in the config section, we'll look at how to assign funding to a child's schedule. When adding or editing a child's schedule, you can select the funding type they receive on the right-hand side. Next, you will need to set whether they attend during school holidays or not. If their funding is stretched, you will need to select that they attend during school holidays. If their funding is not stretched, you can leave this option unticked. If you set it so a child doesn't attend during school holidays, they will not show as booked in during any school holiday dates you have set up on your account, and therefore these sessions will not be chargeable. If you tick the option so a child does attend during school holidays, their schedule will run as normal during these periods, so any bookings they have within those dates will be chargeable. Let's add some sessions here so you can see an example. Once you've added sessions to a child's schedule, you'll then need to select how many hours of each session are funded. You'll notice that once you input the funded hours for a session, this will change the number of unfunded hours and the price that you'll see on the right-hand side. This means that if a child that has non-stretched funding wishes to attend a few dates within a school holiday, you will need to add these as extra bookings. If a child that normally attends during a school holiday will be away, you can add this as an absence. These are chargeable, but if you would like to discount this cost, this can be added as a negative additional line item on an invoice. So those are all the things we recommend you do to make sure that funding is set up in the best way possible on your account. As this process contains quite a few steps, we've created this handy checklist so you can tick off the points as you go along. We've had quite a few questions about how to handle setting closures and bank holidays. In our next video, we'll go through how we recommend you approach this.